Does anyone have a question?
Stuart and I have a question.
This one?
There's a part of me that, especially when I get frustrated, is that I try and push, and all that does is exhaust me. And I haven't quite made the connection how to relax into allowing this energy to flow. Could you talk about that, please?
Yeah, look, when people are masters at their craft, I mean, um, people that say, let's say people that deal in millions and millions of dollars, they do their craft like this. It doesn't take a lot of energy to master what they're doing, although the pressure is great. The choices are astounding that they have to make, and the choices affect the lives of many people. But in order to do it consciously, they have to be as simple as possible inside to be able to see clearly what is going on and what kind of decisions they have to make. And your situation is the same. Getting frazzled, getting uptight, getting angry, it doesn't make dealing with the situation easy. Getting relaxed, getting quiet inside, being centered inside, being able to see clearly what is going on in this. I mean, you're going to get a resolution to the problem much quicker than if you get all uptight and frazzled and crazy inside yourself because something has gone wrong that you don't like. Part of the training of this meditation is to learn how to live that way. And as I say 100,000 times, to learn to live without any expectations about what life is going to bring. Because none of us know. And it's very easy to get uptight when life brings things to us we don't like. Difficult situations that really task us can make us maybe sometimes even feel inadequate. As I say all the time, those situations have a singular purpose, and that is to teach you that you need to grow. And they're not negative situations, they're just situations presented by karma, by God, by spirit, whatever one wants to call it, you know, as an opportunity for us to truly say, yeah, I need to work on myself here. And I think that'll keep you from getting uptight and tense about things that happen the way you want them to happen. And it's the only way I can do it, Bob. I mean, look, I've been dealing with stuff, especially the last 5 or 6 months. Oh my God. And the only way I can deal with it is I have to get simpler inside myself. I can't say, well, why is it happening and why am I going through this and why are the blah, 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 and get crazy because of things that are going on. But to get stronger inside and simpler and say, okay, this is my test now. This is what I got to get stronger because of to deal with stuff like this. And I think if you approach life that way, it certainly limits the aggravation. That's one thing it limits. And getting upset at yourself and at other people. And being able to say, okay, this is what I got to do. Here is where I have to grow. I don't have patience with other people's nonsense. I got to grow because the world is just full of nonsense. If you don't have patience for it, man, you're in a lot of trouble. I mean that. And how do you get the patience? You work inside yourself to build a system that's strong enough to where you can live that way. I mean, I know a lot of my answers. I don't blame anybody. I just say you got to throw it back on yourself. Because nobody is going to fix anybody else. We can fix ourselves. And maybe sometimes by fixing ourselves, other people will see us and say, well, what happened? How did you do this? How did you learn this? How did you grow so much in your life? What can I do? I'm with my daughter now. It's wonderful. I really mean it. She's become such a, she really loves this meditation now. But it took what, 20 years of patience. And now it's really very wonderful how she's growing in it and learning from it. And so I think, to me, it's the only resolution, Bob. You could yell and scream at everybody and how to correct them, but it doesn't work. It goes in one ear or the other. Nobody really listens, but you can build yourself and develop your capacity as a human being, to be able to quietly and with maybe empathy and love deal with these people's problems without allowing them to get you frazzled. Now, this is, not a common thing about the way people function in our world, but it's certainly a good way. It's a good thing to learn. And we don't do an ordinary work here. I mean, this Rudra meditation is nothing ordinary. There are not a lot of people that practice this kind of inner work. And if we just let it teach us how to deal with all these things that not only you, but everybody has problems with. It's not worth wasting the energy on other people's bullshit. Maybe I'll make a t-shirt like that. Not worth wasting the energy on other people's bullshit. Just let it get you stronger and say, okay, thank you. You're teaching me what I have to work on in myself. Just to finish this, and the most important thing of all is never for a second expect this world to be perfect or to fit into your conception of reality. It's never going to do it. And once you can accept that in yourself, you will be able to deal with other stuff. Once you say, hey, my reality is not right for everybody. No matter who I meet, they see the world differently than me. Their reality is not my reality. And it's very rare that two realities get together, and like each other. It's very hard to fit somebody else into your reality. Although we all try all the time, and we have a lot of trouble doing it. So just to accept people as they are and grow because of what they teach you. It allows you to live with kind of a lightness of being. You're not getting upset because of things that other people and the mistakes. Does anyone else have a question? Well, I'm going to live with a very, very kind of interesting perspective. I never know what's going to happen in 10 minutes. I think that perspective has been very healthy. Just whatever happens, okay. I don't expect it to fall into what I think is right in life, what I think about going to happen, and I have to deal with it. I have to deal with it consciously. Does anyone else have a question? Well, I think I announced it yesterday, but Shakur has passed on. For those of you who don't know it, a lot of you might not even know him, but just take him in your heart, send your blessings, and he's moving on to another realm of consciousness, probably being prepared to come back into the world in some form. And just all of us, look there, take him in your heart and help him, go through this transition that he's going. Does anyone else have a question?
Well, Stuart, that brings up another question. It's like, how do you help? How can you be of assistance to somebody who has crossed?
Bob, if you love them and they're close to you, you'll find them inside you. You just love them. Take them in your heart and love them. Just open yourself and your heart and your whole chakra system. And you'll connect with them on a higher plane and offer them support, love, everything that a person needs that undergoes that kind of transition. That's how you do it. I mean, and it also teaches you how to connect with spirits on a higher plane. Rudy, Nityananda, how many people, that valuable people that can, souls that can truly nurture all of us. Even Shakur, you know, I once had somebody, a very great psychic, channel Rudy for me. And one of the things he said, he said, I didn't realize how clear it is up here and how clearly I can see life. So much clearer than when I was living in the world and had to deal with all of that tension and stuff that not only existed in myself and himself, but in people would bring that to him all the time. So whoever the person is, find the person in your heart. And if it's love, unconditional love, they will live there. And just love them. Why not? Do you have anything better to do? Really. Does anyone else have a question? Hey, if there are no more questions, thank you. God bless you all. And there'll be meditation on Sunday. No, there won't be meditation on Sunday. There will be meditation Sunday at 1 o'clock. If you want to attend that class and you're not on my list, just let me know and I will put your email address on my list. You'll get an invitation. So thank you. Bless you all and looking forward to seeing you soon. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you.
You're welcome.